you for taking your time for this interview. I would like to ask a few questions about the general English course in Lexis.
Yeah.
What are the main features and learning objects of the general English course in Lexis?
Yes. Well, first we really try to develop the students' fluency and learning how to talk to each other in a relaxed way. Not so much focus on the grammar first, just getting them to talk, and warm up to each other. That's the first goal, of course. And then as they, keep practicing talking to their classmates every day, then we kind of focus into the accuracy of their conversation. So we really aim for fluency first, when they talk to each other, and situations like how to talk to your boss, how to talk to your colleagues, and that sort of thing. So we start there, and then slowly we build them up. Yeah.
And what sets this course apart from other English courses?
Well, we focus a lot on activities. Mainly me as an advanced teacher, I try to focus on what we call task-based learning, and that means that I try to give them like a goal. So, for example, try to write a resume, and in that project, they get to use all their English skills. So it's called a task-based approach. And we also do a lot of activities, we do games, I have this one game where they have to press the buzzer when I say go, and only when I say go, so games like that to encourage them to have fun with the language. So I think that's what really sets it apart from other schools. It's more engaging.
And can you provide specific examples of how students grow in this course?
Oh, how they grow.
Yeah.
Yes. Well, I had this student once. She's also from Japan. Mako. Sorry, Mako, I mentioned you. Yeah, she used to have some difficulties with pronunciation, R's and the L's and that sort of thing. And well, at the beginning, I really had to give them drills, speaking drills to get used to that kind of pronunciation, so like I would do things like robot, things like that, just to get the pronunciation right. And she also had some challenges as well with speaking, just being afraid to speak up. But eventually, after like 10 weeks with us, she now has a job at a restaurant here in Brisbane. And so she was able to really do well in her interview. And she was, she was telling me about her interview, how the grammar really helped and the pronunciation really helped. So I think that really helped her get that job.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's amazing. Thank you.
Yeah.
And what is the atmosphere of the class like, and how do students interact with each other?
Oh yeah, definitely. It's a very fun atmosphere. It's a very light atmosphere. Of course, except for test days. Test days are on Mondays. So Mondays they feel kind of tense, but the rest of the week it's all about the fun kind of learning, and they're very collegial. They talk a lot, especially in my class. They're a talkative bunch, so which I'm very proud of. So it's very relaxed and it's very fun. Yeah.
What kind of support is available for international students?
Oh yeah. Well, definitely as the first point of contact, the teachers definitely hear about their challenges moving to Australia. So the teachers do help them a lot, like helping them with their resumes and trying to find a new apartment. Kind of just emotionally being there for them. I personally, kind of answer a lot of questions after the class, more personal questions. So the teacher is definitely there to help. And definitely the management, they can always just go to the reception. Yara, our excellent receptionist, is there to answer questions about their enrollments, their visas, and that sort of thing. So I think there's that support there.
Lastly, I'd like to ask about life in Brisbane. What advice would you give to make adjusting to life in Brisbane to all the upcoming students?
Oh, that's a good one. Definitely just try your best to be light and warm because Brisbane is a very friendly city. So definitely don't be too nervous. Like when when somebody talks to you, just feel free to respond. It's not a bad thing. And yeah, get used to that kind of warmer and easygoing vibe, which is really Australia.
Yep. Thank you so much. Thank you for your time, Mr. Joseph.
No problem. Thank you so
you.
much as well. Okay, and how about the first question? So has your that's number 4. Did you often have clothing bought for you? Or did you buy it yourself?